Hello, magical gangsters. How we doing today? Welcome to the show. I'll be your host, the gangster magician himself, here to deliver you your message because that's what I love to do. Because I do what I love, and I love what I do, and I love being here with you because you are the best. That is for sure. I mean, it's not even close. Trust me when I tell you, you are something else. Right, Archangel Michael? He said, absolutely. He said, they're the best. He said, you got the best of the best over there. He said, you got the best subscribers, the best members. I mean, the membership page is just pretty nice. I like it. I like it over there. Okay, we got some good cards over there. Trust me when I tell you. And that's my plug there. All right, so other than that, what else can I say? So what else is there? Oh, yes, align our chakras here, of course. Of course. You know, because we're over here. And we like to be balanced. We balanced our chakras, all right? We're trying. We're almost there. We could feel it. Like, we could almost feel like it aligning in our body. It's really weird. But that's all I got to say about that. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I mean, you dig? So let's see. Why don't we do a read here for you? I mean, that's what you're here for, right? When we'll do a read. How about Archangel Michael? We'll get you involved with these cards. I haven't used these cards in a while, so they might not be. I don't know. I don't know how protected they are. So let's get them protected here. So let's see. What are we doing here? What do we got here? What's going to be the overall energy here for the Divine Feminine Collective, the magical gangsters of the world, the ones they've done it all, they've seen it all, they've been through it all, and that is why they're being rewarded. That is why the wheel is turning in our favor. Yes, it is. No more last place for us, brother. Okay, because we are coming for the jugular here. So what do we got to know here? So let's get started here, God, please and thank you, please. All right, so we know you're working with some type of painful ending here. Somebody's got a Ten of Swords coming their way. Very painful. They've reached rock bottom, whoever this character is. So, but remember, we'll give them some advice. The only way up from here is up. So it can't get any worse, right? Perhaps. You always say that, but there's always a trap door, believe me. Okay, so it says, for you, question, what difficult endings or painful experiences have I recently endured? And how can I use them to catalyst for growth? Remember, anything bad that happens to you always will turn into something good. That's what it's designed to do. It has to balance itself out. So the worst things you go through, you get the best, all right? And people knew that. All right, they knew that about you. Okay, but the thing is that you needed to know this, and now you know. You have good things coming your way. You're too fucking awesome for it not to be. So we got a painful ending here. All right, look, painful ending. Now Death's here. Death said, "Yep, they're here. I got a painful ending. I'm coming to get them." So there you go, right off the bat. Death and painful ending. Ten of Swords. You have any idea where this reading's going? I mean, remember, there's always a new beginning after the end, though. This didn't have to be this way. This didn't have to be painful. This could have been, there could have been a compromise here. But these people, they refused. They refused. So, that is what it is. They refused. And that's why they're in this situation they're in. All right? Because Two of Pentacles, you're here to adapt. All right? You're flexible. You're getting things done, all right? You were able to, make things happen. Very adaptability here. Now they're brokenhearted because they're facing a painful ending. The end is here for them because you were able to adapt. I mean, it's very simple. Look, the Tower of Terror is here now. Okay, so we have the Tower of Terror. Now they're heartbroken. This is all Two of Pentacles because you were able to adapt and were flexible for what these people were throwing at you. Now Death is here to handle them. It's going to be painful. They're heartbroken with this Three of Swords. And it's all because Five of Swords. They wanted to win at all cost. And let's listen. Winning at all cost really cost this person this time, all right? Trust me when I tell you, they are fucking... It's through for them. Curtains. So why don't we elaborate further and see what we got to do here? Okay, see what we're working with. I might get cut off on this read because I was expecting somebody at 12, but now they're saying they're gonna be here at 11:45, and that's only in 15 minutes. So I don't know. I might just do this as a bonus. Yeah, this will be a bonus. I'll give you guys a bonus with this one. So I like how this is. The end is here for whoever this is. Not going to stop this read. This is one of my faves when it's death in the death tower, 10 of swords, 5 of swords, fucking I forget what the other fucking thing was, something. But at the end of the day, fuck these people. So what else do we need to know here, God? What are we working with? For the overall energy for the magical gangsters, okay, the ones who've been through it all, seen it all, they've done it all. What do we got? All right, so we know who you are. You are the Queen of Cups, that's for sure. I mean, look, right off the bat, this is who you are. So now we know where this is going. This is all revolving around you. A painful ending and ending, which you were able to adapt and were flexible in the situation. Because all you care about is love. And for anyway, so whatever nonsensical things these people put ahead of love, that they were, putting ahead of your love, they're going to lose it anyway. And it's the end. I mean, it's going to be painful because look, 5 of Swords, winning at all costs. Really cost them. Going against you was not a good decision. No. It sure wasn't. It was not. You were too powerful. So what else is here? We got the Queen of Cups. What else do they need to know? This Queen of Cups. This cutie pie Queen of Cups here. Alright, so now we know you're dealing with a paranoid and overwhelmed person. 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, because there's a lack of resilience. They're giving up. They're feeling overwhelmed. There's no courage here. They have depleted strength, no strength. None at all. Paranoid and overwhelmed. Not brave and courageous like you. Okay, and now they're stuck because they're cowards. Okay, they're stuck because they're cowards. And cowards will always be stuck. They will never, step up to the plate. They'll let somebody else do it, but not you. You'll be the first one up there. That's what you do. You are a magical gangster. Magical gangsters are very serious people. Not to be taken lightly. And it's the funniest thing is they've been taking you lightly all these years. They have been overlooking you. But now they're not. Now they won't be. Alright, because you are the sexy ass Queen of Wands. I don't want you to just Queen of Cups, but you're a sexy ass Queen of Wands. Alright, and they're fucking overwhelmed the pair because they didn't think you were going to come back. They thought you were done. But no, they're the ones who have the painful ending. They're the ones who have to deal with death, not you. And look, there's 3 swords. They're heartbroken, as we've seen. They're heartbroken over that, okay? Because they never thought this was going to happen to them. They never thought it was going to happen. But it did. And whatever. There's nothing else that you could say about that. So what do we need to know about this Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, this cutie pie, this sexy ass Queen of Wands, this cutie pie Queen of Cups? What do we need? All right, so we know that whoever this person, 9 of Wands in reverse, they're also in the 6 of Wands in reverse. They're being discredited. There's no recognition here. They're losing whatever this is. Any type of status they had is done. Okay, it's gone. It's done. Whatever they had, they lost it because they didn't appreciate it. And they wanted to take from you. Instead of being happy, instead of being, happy with what they had, they were mad that you were getting something. That they thought your toy was better than theirs. So they don't want to take your toy too. And thinking that you were just going to, fall to the wayside and they were just going to get everything. But now, you're back. And they have no idea what to do. And not only are you back, you're back with death. And he's here to ask questions. He wants to know. Because these people, they try to project this 5 of Pentacles onto you. He wants to know, why did you try to project this 5 of Pentacles onto this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands? What would be the reason behind this? Why did you care? Why did you not want this person to have anything? Why were you so jealous what they had? They have to answer these questions, and that's why they're being discredited, because whatever they said about you clearly is what they are. And it's being returned. Completely returned to them. That's why 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands in reverse, they're not having a good time. That's that's almost like exile. Isolation there. And you know why that's going to happen? Because you have your 2 of Cups. All right, so this is an excellent reading. Okay, you have this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. They had the wish come true. There's 2 of Cups. I mean, the reason why is because you were so balanced with your temperance energy. So balanced that it just made it so easy for you to, come to with this. You didn't roll around in the mud, all right? You weren't going to sit there. You turned the other cheek most of the time. I mean, you knew when to stand up for yourself, but at the end of the day, you pass these tests. All right, because look, that's why you're getting your wish come true. It's Nine of Cups. This Two of Cups is a wish come true. Nine of Cups, wish come true. Okay, you're being viewed as a wish come true. Okay, you have all it takes to fulfill your needs and wishes. So you have what it takes to fulfill this Two of Cups right now. All right, and Eight of Cups, somebody's going to be getting left behind. They're being seen as a disappointment. Probably whoever this character is here that's paranoid and overwhelmed because they never seen this coming. They've been coddled their whole life, this person, and now they're fucking, you beat them down, and they're just like, they don't know what, it's so much better for you, though. You so much better deserve this than whoever this is. And it's like, and that's why this person's being discredited. They're not being recognized anymore as, as the one. You are. All right? They're losing everything, too, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So whatever they gained with your energy, whatever they gained, because remember, they took your energy, they cloaked themselves in your energy. This is why they appear to, trick your counterpart. They were able to do a lot of this stuff because they had your energy. They still may have some of your energy. But the fact is that it's slowly coming back to you. And you're getting your powers back. And now you're knowing who you are because you're listening to what I'm saying. And you're realizing that, wow, that's exactly what's happening. And now you know. That's how you knew these things. This is how you get these information, okay? That's how the Gangster Magician was, originally would get information. It's just, it comes to you through to sources that you don't even expect. So that's how you were able to gain this information because you wouldn't be here, you wouldn't be watching it, there's a million other people. Why are you watching this exact one? This is why you know that what you're doing is you're supposed to be here, all right? That's why you are this Nine of Pentacles. You don't need anybody either. All right, you're learning that. You're learning you don't need nobody. All right, you're the prize here. You're the one who deserves the Ace of Pentacles. You're the one who deserves all this. Not some fucking idiot that's going to come take it from you. All right, they thought you were too stupid. They said you didn't belong. They said you were a weirdo. Well, I guess that worked out for you, didn't it? So, and look where they're at. Because look, you're over there in this Three of Cups here. You're celebrating. Look, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. You're having it, bringing happiness. There's just a good time. It's just a nice celebration with you. Celebrate the love within every relationship and partnership. Because remember, the Ten of Swords is here. The painful ending is here for this character who thought they were going to take your destiny from you. Thought they were going to swap with you. No, it doesn't work that way. And that is why they are in this situation. So, what else do we need to know here? We know you have the King of Wands here, and that's your benefactor, of course, okay? They are here. They are here with you. This is your biggest supporter. This is why you're the Queen of Wands. They know you're this Queen of Cups. You're the wish come true. Bang, look at this. We know for sure there's going to be a painful ending for whoever came up against you, Ten of Swords. This is 3 times this came up already. 3 times a painful ending. This King of Wands is going to maybe administer this painful ending to whoever this is. Because they are the operator of the Tower of Terror. That is for sure. And that's why they know you're this Empress. This is how you became this Empress. This is how you became this Empress. Okay, listen, I have to take a 1-second break because this person's here. I'm going to continue this read because this is very good. All right, so we have the Empress here. You are that Empress. I'll be right back, okay? And I'm back, Magical Gangster. Sorry about that. Where was I at with this Empress here? Knowing that you being this Empress is actually what's bringing this devil out, okay? This devil is being seen now because you being seen as this Empress. This devil made you into this Empress. That's why we're going to send him 3 fruit baskets. Assistant, 3 fruit baskets to the devil, please, for, turning you and us into an Empress, please, and thank you. Okay, because they had to make you a Queen of Swords. You had to become a Queen of Swords in a situation with this devil. This devil made it to the point where you had no other options. You know what I mean? They made it to where you had nothing. They wanted you to have nothing. Okay, they thought that was going to be what destroys you, but that only made you stronger. 110%. And I mean, the King of Wands is here backing you. They see this. They've seen this. They've been watching. That's why you have a 2 of Cups here. That's why you are Queen of Cups. That's why you're still this Queen of Wands. That's why you 9 of Cups are getting your wish come true and you're celebrating 3 of Cups. I mean, that sounds good to me. Okay, while these people are going through painful ending after painful ending here. Losing everything, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Paranoid and overwhelmed when it's going to happen. Okay, 6 of Wands in reverse. Now they have, being discredited, not being recognized here. They're not being publicly recognized. They're being seen as notorious now. They're not having any type of infamous, actually. They're being seen as infamous, not famous, because that's what they thought. They were going to be famous here. Famous like Amos, I think. But guess what? This King of Pentacles said, no, 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 you're not going to be anything. You're not coming in here doing nothing to this Empress. Okay, the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles now are together. They work together. They're friendly, okay? They know. Okay, we seen the King of Pentacles earlier. Or did we not? I'm sorry. Maybe we didn't. I forget. But no, we didn't. I seen something else. But the King of Pentacles is here. We see him all the time. We love him. It's the energy you find the most sexy, okay? It's what you are. You have this Gangstar Magician here with you telling you stuff. You are a magical Gangstar. I mean, you are an Empress, High Priestess, Gangstar Magician. Who's a Queen of Cups? First and foremost, that's your default. You're a Queen of Cups. You know what I mean? So that is what it comes down to. Queen of Wands, you are sexy, you know, like it's just, that's the fact. And you have a wish come true, there's Two of Cups, and it's right here, okay, because you deserve it. And you have you have what you need here. This is very good. I'm very happy with this read. I'm going to go full with this one because I thought I was going to be able to get it done, but now I'm going to go fully into this because this is a really good read. We don't have to rush it now because those people that came here, that were coming a little early, they left. So now we have all the time to focus. Me, you, and everybody else. So let's see, what else do we got? All right, so look, you have this Hanged Man here too. So maybe this King of Pentacles and this King of Wands now are pausing, surrendering, looking at things from different perspectives. Not being, controlled by this Emperor in Reverse energy, or the High Priestess in Reverse holding things over their head. Now they're at a point where they're like, nah, we are in control now. We want to be they see how you're handling things and how they're handling it. They see it, okay? And they also see you in this Knight of Cups energy, that you're romantic and you're charming, okay? You're very creative, all right? Just like this King of Wands, they said you're the future. They're a visionary. They see the big picture. They want you to, be the face that runs the place, is what they told us. That's what they said. And I said, yeah, it's nice. And me and the King of Wands, we high-fived. And then I walked away, and I haven't seen him since. So it's what happens sometimes with the King of Wands. He comes and he goes. But he's here right now. And you know why he's here? Because you are this Empress, High Priestess, Gangstar Magician. How many times am I going to say it? The cards don't lie, and that's the truth. I can't stress this enough. How fucking serious this is. How close. Look at this. This is fucking a beautiful read. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, Empress, High Priestess, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, Hanged Man. While you're fucking whatever jerk off who thought they were going to take from you, are paranoid and overwhelmed, Nine of Wands in reverse, being discredited because whatever they said was a lie, and they're losing everything because of a Ten of Pentacles. Everything they got from your energy, they're losing, and you're getting. Does that sound about right? Yeah, well, that's exactly what's going to happen here, okay? Because remember, you have this Lover's energy. You're still full of love. You still want to love. They thought you were going to go bitter and you were going to keep this going. You said, this cycle stops with me now. You said, nobody's getting hurt no more. I'm not going to. All right, you got hurt. Okay, we all got hurt. I got hurt. We all got hurt. But does that mean we have to go out and keep hurting people? No. Okay, this is what was happening. This is why Divine Masculine hurt you, because they were hurt in the past. They probably could have been anything. They could have been molested. They could have been fucking any type of, treated, mistreated in any type of way, abused. I don't know what they happened to them, but just know that they felt that they had to continue that, and that's why they felt like, and you just stopped it. Now they're recognizing that you stopped, and now that's where they want to be. They realize that was wrong, okay? And you're going to forgive them because you're full of love. It doesn't matter, okay, what happens now. All right? This is all supposed to happen this way. You're not going to go against the flow. What's going to happen is going to happen. You know it, and I know it. All right, now we know. You have this Queen of Swords in reverse character. That's who is paranoid and overwhelmed. That makes a lot of sense to me. This paranoid and overwhelmed, cruel, bitter, has a lack of empathy, okay? They're being isolated. All right, they're trying to, scream, yell. They're very much being alone now. Nobody wants to be around nothing like this. This is angry, bitter, cruel, bitchy. While you're in this full energy, being pure and innocent, getting new beginnings, spontaneous, okay? You're just, this person only spontaneous. This person's going to get spontaneously combust. That's for sure. All right, they're not going to be around much longer. Trust me when I tell you. So what else do we need to know here? I mean, I like what I see, though. I really do. All right, and now what we need here is that justice is here for you. Justice is here. All right, this Queen of Swords in reverse, whatever they thought they were going to get from you, they are losing it all. All right, because you're the one who's getting this Ace of Cups. You are, okay? That's why you are this Nine of Cups. That's why you will create this Ten of Cups. You are getting this. You are this Queen of Cups, this High Priestess, this Empress. Justice is here. Is there anything else? One more, and I'm done no matter what it comes out. All right, all we need to know now is Knight of Pentacles reverse, that this Queen of Swords in reverse now has a lack of ambition. They're very stagnated. They're pretty much, they don't have any energy. You got all your energy back. And Two of Pentacles, they're overwhelmed, and you are, and that's all because you were flexible, you were balanced, and you were able to, adapt. Most importantly, that was at the beginning, adapt to whatever it was, is why this painful ending here is for this Queen of Swords in reverse. And that is what the card said at the beginning, and now that's what they're saying at the end. So, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Indeed. So what else do we need to know? Why don't we get a confirmation, clarification? I feel really good about this reading. I feel really happy. I feel really, really good. I like it. I like the way I feel. I love it. Good energy here. You're a very, very intelligent person. Very, 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 very handsome and beautiful you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, what else do we need to know here? Okay, I mean, so we have you getting this wish come true. There's Two of Cups. You are this Empress High Priestess. Justice is here. I mean, you're celebrating. You're always in this Queen of Cups energy. You're always in this Queen of Wands energy. And you got a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands looking at things differently than they did in the past. While this Queen of Swords in reverse is basically zapped out of energy and is completely paranoid and overwhelmed. So, let's see, what do we got? What are we working with? All right, so we know this person is being discredited for what they said, but we know you are being publicly recognized because that is what's happening. What's right is right. You are who it is. You are the one, not this person. This person could not keep you down. They could not keep you down. They tried to keep you down with this Five of Wands, with this competition, with this conflict, with this rivalry, but all they did was cause strife and tension amongst themselves. That's all they have now is Five of Wands with each other. Not you. You're in the Six of Wands. You're being publicly recognized now, while these people are all fighting over this. All right, and they wanted to keep this cycle going with the Rotaverse. They wanted this to keep going. They didn't want you to win. They wanted to keep doing what they were doing. They wanted to keep taking from you, and they want you to keep dealing with it. And keep taking the abuse. And you were like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. No way. No fucking way am I doing this. Because, remember, you have a wish come true. There's Two of Cups here. You definitely do. That's confirmation. You were here with that. I mean, it's very clear. Two of Cups is coming your way. There's not anybody's going to take that from you. You are getting that. I mean, that's what you want. That's all that you care about. And that is why the Tower of Terror, trying to avoid, they want to avoid the Tower of Terror, this Queen of Swords in reverse. They want to keep the cycle going. And so it's telling you everything. That's why they're getting painful ending. Anytime you don't want to go through the Tower of Terror, you're going to get a painful ending. We saw at the beginning several times with that painful ending, and we also seen death. And now that we know why they're trying to, what's going to happen. They want to keep this going, and they don't want to pay for what they did. They just think that they're going to keep getting away with this. It's not going to happen, okay? Because they're under judgment. They're under judgment for what they did. You can't do stuff like this and think you're going to get away with it. That means that you think that you're a big shot, that you think you're above God. That means you're a devil person if you do stuff like this. And you think you're going to get away with it. That's why all these people who did stuff in the past, all these Prince Andrew type characters, that's why they're all paying for this. They are. All right, they're being released. Ten of Wands in reverse. They can't hold on any longer. They're done. Whatever they had in the past is done. Nobody cares if your mother's the queen. Nobody cares, fucking, because it's now, okay? And King Charles said, I'm the king now. He said, brother, and I don't want this kind of nonsense around here. He said, maybe our mother let you deal with this, but I'm not. Okay, now I'm going to isolate you and exile you out. And your whole family, take your whole family with you. And that's exactly what you're telling these people. Take your whole fucking family with you, all right? Because you're not welcome here. You're not welcome. You're not welcome at our royal events any longer. We don't want you in the pictures. You're a fucking disgrace. Now go, walk the plank now is what you tell the guy, okay? That's why the Wheel of Fortune's here, because you solved the puzzle. You know what is happening. You don't need hints. You don't need the RSTLNA. You don't need anything. You said, I know the answer. They said, how do you know? You said, brother, I'm not telling you anything. Just know that I know. Just know I'm a high priestess. That's all you need to know, okay? And then if you don't know, and now you know. That's what you said. And who'd you say that to? You said to this King of Cups in reverse character. You said, if you don't know, now you know, you scumbag. Look, I told you, they're always up and down. They're always up and down. And now they're with this Queen of Swords in reverse, yelling, screaming at them. But you have this King of Pentacles and this King of Wands. So this is pretty much your Emperor, but they're still being shifty here. They're still in their emotions, but they're still able to do what they're doing here. They're saying they need more clarification from you that you're going to welcome, that you're not going to humiliate them. That's what they're worried about. They think you're going to humiliate them. Like when they come to you and apologize, they think that you're just going to completely just completely give them the cold shoulder. And you'd be completely entitled to do that. That's their fear. I mean, you're going to do what feels right. They have to they got to get over that fear. All right, they can't let that be a fear. They weren't scared of anything else, but now they're scared of you fucking rejecting them. They weren't scared of what they did, but now they're scared of you rejecting them. That's their biggest fear. They're that big in their fucking ego still that they're scared of you rejecting and makes them look bad. So they're willing to take this punishment here with this Queen of Swords in reverse instead of giving you just what you deserve, the respect you deserve. They're unwilling to do that. That's why justice is here. That's why they're going to be dealt with. Oops. That's why they have to go down. They have to lose everything. This person's losing everything. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever they gained, they have to lose. Because you're too brave, 9 of Wands. You're too brave. You're too courageous. You, look at this. 69, 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Okay, and the other deck is 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, 96. So it's almost like exact opposite, right? I mean, that's very much exactly what this is. And they want to keep this going, but justice is here. It's like there's nothing they're going to say. You're a high priest, you see it. You already know what's happening. They're not going to get away with it because you have movement here. Chariot's moving. You're moving things along. You know what people are doing. You know they're moving things. You know what they are. They're not getting away with this. No more. All right, look, they want to see. This is how I know they're getting a painful ending. Because not only do they avoid the Tower of Terror, they want to avoid death. They want the world of risk. They want to keep this going. They really think that they're going to keep going. They're resistant to change. Now, it could be this Queen of Swords first, definitely, but this King of Cups service, they better have to, they're resistant to how they handle their emotions. They do not know how to handle their emotions, this person. A very anxious person. But Page of Wands, you have limitless potential, though. An inspiration. Maybe this person, like I said, they have to watch how you carry yourself, and they know that there's nothing to fear. If this person came and did the right thing by you, you would not turn them away. I guarantee it. Especially when they come as this Emperor, which they clearly... We got this King of Pentacles and this King of Wands here, but you have this King of Cups in reverse. And you have this Knight of Pentacles energy. You're very hardworking. Just another opposite here. We have a Knight of Pentacles in reverse from the other deck. So a lot of times, the opposites happen. It's still, it's like that's how you know the seesaw effect is in effect. Like you being this way is causing endings here, and they want to keep this going, but they're being released with this 10 of Wands. They can't hold on in reverse. They can't hold on any longer. This Queen of Swords in reverse. They can't hang on to this King of Cups in reverse no longer. All right, because you have this Knight of Cups energy. You're too romantic. You're too charming. I mean, what else do we need to know here? Is there anything else that we need to know? All right, so we know this Page of Pentacles in reverse energy. They're not manifesting over here. They're not able. This is not coming from a place to manifest. Is why this King of Cups is very upset. That is why they're in it, because they know that they got fucking played. All right, and they know that it's almost like they knew they were getting played anyway, but they just went along with it because they just figured, why fight it? Because if they did fight it, then people would say they're crazy. So they just had to go what everybody wanted. And now all these people are going to be destroyed. And you're going to get this Ten of Pentacles because this is what it was all about. They wanted to take you out because you had this in your energy. That was your destiny. They want you to create this Ten of Cups and then take the Ten of Pentacles and then kick you off this boat. They wanted to tell you they were the captain now, but you said, no, brother. You're not going to tell me who the fucking captain is, okay? Because I'm already here. Hit that guy with a fucking chop in his neck, okay? Because there's no love here, Six of Cups in reverse. This is all conditional. What can you do for me? And we're going to end it here, brother, because listen, the painful ending is here for them. The painful, you want to avoid it? Well, guess what? The painful ending's here for you, motherfucker. So there you go. There's what you going to do, brother, when the largest arms in the world run wild on you. What you going to do? Tell me. Nothing. That's what. They can't do nothing. You're immortal. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So let's get into the oracles here. Let's see what we're doing. We know this is all about painful endings and you fucking getting a Two of Cups. Your Two of Cups leads to a painful ending. That's exactly what this is. Alright, because a magical moment will change everything. Be ready. A magical moment will change everything. Be ready. Okay, so I'm ready. All right, a new chapter is beginning. Embrace the change. Okay, so that is why it's like if this King of Cups in reverse, turns it around, it does say they're going to be this King of Pentacles, King of Wands. So, but if they're still going to be shifty in their emotions, this is why they're not coming forward yet. Because a forgotten spell will bring unexpected joy. So something you wish for is going to come. Because a guardian angel is watching over you. Feel their presence. Yes, it is. The King of Wands is your guardian angel, your 3D guardian angel. But you also have, the Archangel Michael over here as your divine protector. Okay, that's his job. And that's what he does. Okay, because a loved one from the past will re-enter your life. This could be your counterpart. This could be somebody that you really felt, this is a soulmate. This is somebody that you really had a lot of love for and it hurt a lot bad when that went. That was a serious pain. They thought that was going to break you, though. A powerful ally will help you achieve your goals. I always say this King of Wands is your benefactor, but this King of Pentacles now is, your manager. Going to get you there. Powerful ally. Because a hidden talent will soon be discovered. Nurture it. Okay, don't hold it back. Don't hold it in. Let it out. Who cares what anybody says? We don't care, okay? Because a magical encounter will change your life forever. It just says it. Be ready. All right? Because the universe is conspiring in your favor. The universe loves you, they said. They said, we're conspiring in your favor, they told us. Because a mystical force is guiding you. Trust its wisdom. A mystical force. That's who the Gangstar Magician is. A mystical force. And I'm guiding you to where you need to be, okay? So just listen. That's what it says. That's what the card said. Listen to the Gangstar Magician. He's the best. We love him. So what else do we need to know? I got some angel numbers, and then that's that. And then I'm call it a wrap. Call it a show. All right. So what else we got? All right. So look at this. 4 2s. That equals 8. Okay. 2 2 2 2 2. All right. That's about it says feminine forces. While you have the strength to accomplish everything on your own, you are a Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Life is meant to be shared. That's why you have this King of Pentacles bringing you this Ace of Pentacles, and this, perhaps this King of Wands, King of Cups bringing you this Ace of Cups. Because you'll become it says, partner with the right spirit, and together you'll become an unstoppable force. Honor your commitments and value the people around you. Avoid judgment and focus on listening to build meaningful connections. Because you have not 22, 22, but now you have 24, 24. All right, it's all about good times. Like they said, dynamite, okay? Because you are deserving of affection, relaxation, and joy. Open up to your family and friends about your feelings, and you'll find everyone aligned, working together harmoniously. Many people are cheering for you. When you spread love, it returns to you multiplied. Many people are cheering for you. I told you. I'm cheering for you. All right, and that's why you have 505 here. Because unexpected shift. There's an unexpected shift going here for you. Divine guidance. A sudden change is coming. Encourage you to follow your true passions. While it may disrupt your current path, it will lead you to where you belong. Whether it's a loving relationship, your dream career, or a new location. Embrace the unexpected. Trust your instincts. And embrace what's coming forward. Okay, because 999, the end is here. Okay, and that's what this pain is all about, ending here. Painful ending, that is. All right, because they're supposed to be out of here. It's almost like we already evicted you. Get out. Now we got to come in there and get you. All right, your current circumstances are ending. Your current circumstances are ending, opening the door to better opportunities. If you're facing significant changes, reconsider viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters. Embrace this transition by making room for new experiences and welcoming fresh beginnings into your life. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so I'll see you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.